Okay, this is something that I'm doing. I'm going to start selling my most popular courses, the corporate citizen and everything. So what will happen is you go below, you get into the art of holding, it's on the payment plan, and you will have two platforms. I will go ahead and sell you the art of holding, and I will give you the corporate citizen and some other older courses that are full of serious knowledge. So go below, hit that link, and I will see you guys in this video where I talk about the holding company situation and how the holding company situation can improve your life. What's going on, guys? Let's talk about how the holding company game works. And there's a lot of people who are confused about this because I put out a course talking about the holding company game, the corporate citizen, all this other stuff, right? And I've had a lot of people misunderstand the holding company game. So in this video, I'm gonna clear all that up. Also, there's some stuff that you should do, and I'm gonna say this. If you're a young man, you need to establish your holding company before you get married and before you have children. It's very, very important for you to set yourself up and to set the rest of your life up quite well. So what is the holding company game? First of all, what is a holding company? A holding company is a parent company or a holding company or the controlling company. A holding company actually owns child corporations or subsidiaries. So let's go ahead and say you actually have a holding company. Your name is Charles, and Charles has a holding company. Charles has a holding company, which is the parent company. Charles owns a delivery service, a lawn service, and a tattoo parlor. A delivery service, a lawn service, and a tattoo parlor. And each one of those distinct child corporations have a different LLC and a different EIN. So Charles owns all of this, the delivery service, the lawn service, and the tattoo parlor, right? So one of the things that will happen is this literally sets you up to get richer than rich. Let me explain how. Charles, because Charles is a smart cookie, Charles has set his holding company as an S Corp. Now I've seen many people say stuff about S Corps and the S Corp is special. An S Corp is not a form of corporation. An S Corp is a taxation situation. You can have a C Corp that's taxed as an S Corp. You can have a partnership that's taxed as an S Corp. You can have a regular LLC that's taxed as an S Corp. An S Corp is nothing special. It's not a special corporation. It is the way that the Internal Revenue treats corporations and taxes them. That's all an S Corp is. So Charles is really, really smart, and he has his company set up as an S Corp. So what does this mean? And he has it where he gets paid a salary. Really, really smart, right? So on the salary, he gets hit upside the head on taxes because he puts himself at a $300,000 a year salary. Now, here's the thing. The transportation company, the lawn service, and the tattoo parlor all make $1 million a year. Each business makes over $1 million. So after expenses and stuff, the transportation company makes the most money. The transportation company does like about $3 million a year. Then the lawn service does $2 million a year, and the tattoo parlor does $1 million a year. So Charles has gross revenue of $7 million. Now Charles' profit potential is quite high. His profit is at 30%. So his profit is $2.1 million a year. He's only paying himself $300,000. How does he get the rest of that money? Charles has a really smart business consultant, me. So what Charles does is he takes what's called a distribution. He gets paid and he takes a distribution. The distribution, he doesn't have to pay payroll taxes. So he takes out this distribution. He still has to pay federal taxes, but this saves him like 16%. And essentially, it gets a little less because Charles is paying himself $300,000 and Social Security stops at $137. They stopped taking that out, but other payroll taxes do apply. So if Charles had to pay 16% on the 2.1 million, hold on, I'm going to get my calculator. So what we're going to do is subtract minus 300,000 from the 2.1, so that leaves 1.8 million. Minus 16%, that's $288,000 that he actually saves on taxes because he's not paying that 16%. And then he pays his federal taxes of, and he labels this as a distribution. So only he pays 20%. So 1.8, let me go ahead, 1.8 million minus 20%, 360,000. So Charles is bringing home, let's go 200,000, because they're gonna hit him up for 100. So Charles is bringing home close to 18 million, not 18 million, I wish, right? I wish, Charles, I wish. But he's bringing home $1.8 million after taxes. After taxes, because he set up a holding company situation. He knows the rules, he knows the laws, he knows how to apply himself, and he set himself up in a really, really groovy situation. Now, here's the thing. Charles is a enterprising person. He's gonna start another company and add another $1 million to his situation because he understands the holding company game. And this is, this is really simple because, in the future, be sure to subscribe. We will get into other tactics that you can move into to save a lot of money as you set up your holding company game. Because holding companies literally open up so many things. And that's just the holding company business situation itself. And I've seen people who've done this before who literally, without a holding company, set up a business or multiple businesses, and they're not internet connected, and their tax situation's got to be stupid. It's got to be stupid. So essentially, a holding company will save you so much money and save you so many things. Now, there's a lot of people who will ask, why should I set up a holding company? And I want to be 100% honest. If you have no intentions of starting more than one business, you don't need a holding company. If you just want to start one business and get all you can out that one business, you don't need a holding company. But if you want to start multiple businesses, get multiple streams of income, get multiple M's in your business life, you definitely need to start a holding company. So one of the things that I'm getting ready to do, and below is a link, and I should address these things and put all of this stuff in there, where I'm going to be selling the situation of how to set up a holding company and how to get business credit. Because this is how I was able to get so much business credit in a year, because I had multiple companies and I was able to show cash flow through multiple companies. And this is not something, a lot of people are looking for that secret sauce, or they're looking for that hack, or they're looking for a way around the hard work. I don't have any of that. I can teach you how to do it, but you will have to work. I was on the phone and talked to a guy, and I said, look, you're going to be working much harder than you normally would. You're just going to be working much harder, because essentially he's in a situation where he needs to improve his credit and he needs more money. And he also filed bankruptcy. So there's a lot of things that has to do. He can fix his credit. He can improve his credit, but it's going to take money. It's going to take work. It's going to take direction. So if you want to get into the holding company game, because literally I got stuff it's kind of interesting. Like, I will give you the old holding company courses if you go below and get into the art of holding company. You get the corporate citizen, you get some other stuff, all that stuff's below. Just go below and get into the art of holding, and yes, there's a payment plan. Go below, get into that. That's all I got for you guys. There's more videos around here, so you should watch them and then leave after you watch at least 3 or 4 videos, maybe 3 or 4 videos.